everyone, Done here. Well, as you can see, the plane flies. It is now, I just got the plane back in the hangar. I was down talking to a couple of my friends that got to see this thing fly. It is now coming up on 8 o'clock, but that was the first flight, folks. Went without a hitch. It did run a little warm. As you can see, there's what's left of the sunset. All the runway lights are on. So I got the plane just pushed away, so I'm a little winded. Got my car here. But anyway, that was about 7/10 of an hour. Took off beautiful, no troubles. That was full throttle. It runs just a hair under 6,000 RPM. I took and made me a little cheat sheet here for stalls and what my approach speed should be. It was stalling without flaps at rate just above about 70, and then with the flaps on, they only went down to about 20 degrees. I think the wind was pushing them hard enough that it was kind of flexing them, but it was a little more than 20 degrees is all I got, and it was stalling between 65 and 70. Not real happy with that, but I'll have to see about the flaps, but I'm happy with it. I mean, I came in about 100 just to get to the airport, and then I finally got her slowed down to about 90 just to stay above that stall of 70. So, but it landed great, folks. You should be able to see that in the video. I was really kind of expecting a little worse than it did, but seemed to be just fine. Before I forget, let me grab my pitot tube cover. I threw it in the car. I got all my paperwork back in the plane. Got my logbooks all current, up to date. So we're good to go, folks. Closed the canopy. The only thing it was getting a little warm. I was cruising around initially at about 5,000 RPM with the gear down. I was probably doing about 110, a little more than 110 towards 120. The temperature was creeping up on me. It was up to about 210 for a while. So I was playing with the power settings to try and see if I can get it to run a little cooler. I was able to throttle it all the way back to like 45. I was up over 3,000 feet. So the elevation again here is 1,400. But with the gear down, that's probably causing a lot of drag, where I expect to cruise a lot better. But I was able to pull all the way down to, that 44, 4,500, and it was cruising steady, at least 110. But with the gear down, with the gear up, I should be able to get a better cruise than that. And then it'll take a few flights to figure out if I want to change the pitch on the prop. But so for all the naysayers that, oh, he'll never fly it, he's scared, it's like, well, this is what I think of you folks. It's like, yeah. So, all right, I better give the wife a call, let her know that I didn't have any troubles, so in case she's worried. If not, she'll go collect the insurance money, I suppose. Still got some trim tab left on it too. But I didn't bother, I didn't retract the gear. I didn't want to do any gear retractions yet. I wanted to, in case there was any problems, that was one less thing to worry about on your final, to drop the gear. Remember to drop the gear. So the first few flights, I will never retract the gear right away. Eventually, and then I want to try and take this camera and mount it somewhere, either back under the tail, under the cowling somewhere. I can come off of maybe one of these screws, make a mount to attach to the screw. Because what I need to do is I need to see the gear doors and see if they're flopping at all in the wind. Because if they're flopping around too much, before I can retract the gear, I may just pull the doors off, pull the linkage out, the push rods that push them open and close, pull them out, and then fly it, and then retract the gear without the doors. If there's an issue with the doors, again, these doors, they do move fairly easy. So, but anyway, as you guys have seen, I was putting this video up as a premiere, so you guys could all watch it at the same time. Hopefully, East Coast, West Coast, and around the world, just going to have to deal with what I do. But this is Sunday evening. I'll premiere the video for Monday, which you guys should be watching at this point. So I figured by that, I think you can also, the chat will be open and you guys will be able to chit-chat in there while watching the videos. And I'm hoping and praying that this video turned out and that the sound was all there. It was recording fine and didn't have any problems. Hopefully it's all comes through very well. So, well, anyway, that was 7/10 of an hour, so I was really pleased with it. It just handled sweet. I didn't really feel any need for trim. I did give a little elevator trim because of the slow flight, but I think anything else. I was more concerned with keeping the temperature down. So, but it was, full throttle on takeoff, and it's just right about just under 6,000 RPM. That's right where I expected it to be. Okay, somebody, I hear him. I think that's the Bonanza for the club down here, club plane. All right, well, again, I want to take and say thanks to everybody for watching my videos and sticking out with me for this whole thing. And you guys are probably glad you hung around. And it's like, again, for the naysayers, nah, proved you wrong. So I'm going to get home. It's late. I feel great. The nerves aren't shot or nothing. They did well, and the landing was, like I said, better than I expected. That's why one attempt, and that was it. It came right in on me. So it was pretty good. So happy with that. Everything turned out well, and I'll go over the plane, pull the cowling, check everything out, because it was really warm in the cockpit. I think I did crack the canopy open to let some air in, and that helped flush out some heat. But there was quite a bit of heat coming into the cabin, even with my heat vent closed. I had the cool side open, but it was pretty warm in there. So, but I was able to slip open the canopy, and that helped cool things down. But then it also helped kick up all the dust and debris in the plane and throw it all around my face. So, all right, as always, folks, I appreciate you taking time to watch these videos. I'll get this thing on the computer and get her uploaded tonight, and figure out what time I want to set the premiere for, which you guys will already be watching. So, and again, I hope you guys check it out, and thanks for dropping in, and I will see you on the next one. I'm not sure when I'll be back down here, but like I say, the last 3 weeks the weather was terrible. After that crow hop, the humidity, temp went through the roof for over a week. Rain, thunderstorms, all kinds of crap. And then people were bringing me stuff, because I have certain friends that I'll fix things for, and I was fixing snow blowers and lawn mowers and trucks and everything else. So, and then I just wanted to take time, and then the fair was ended last night, and I was down there last night and Friday night. So, all right, folks, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. I did. All right, we'll catch you guys all later. For now, this is Dino Done out.